Hi soulmates, if you like to learn how to draft and cut this stylish overlap miniatures, then this video is for you. Watch till the end. My name is Veronica Adams Eze. Welcome to Vera Adams YouTube channel. So without wasting time, let's get started. So here's the pattern paper I'll be working on. I'm going to use a single pattern paper to draft both the front and the back bodies. So I've already indicated the slope for the front and then the slope for the back, then the neckline for the front and the neckline for the back. So I'm going ahead here to take the measurements. I'm taking the underbust measurement at 32 inches and then the waist measurement at 34 inches, and I'm going over to take the hip measurement, which is 40 inches divided by 4, 10 inches. I'm taking the same hip measurement on the M line. Moving on, I'm going to go ahead to connect these points together using my ruler right here. I'm connecting from the M line to the hip line, and I'll go ahead and connect from the hip to the waistline, and I'll also go ahead to connect from the waistline to the underbust and then to the bust line. So once I'm done with this, I'm going to go ahead to bring in my marker pen to trace these points out right from the M up to the bust area, as you see me doing right here. So once I'm done with this, I'll go ahead to start cutting it out, and I'm going to start cutting right from the M line. Since I'll be using this single pattern paper for both the front and the back bodies, I'm going to first go ahead to cut out the back piece right on the armhole area. Remember that I drafted both the slope for the back and the front, so I'm going ahead to cut out just the slope for the back, and then also around the neck region I'm going to go ahead to cut out the neckline for the back, which I highlighted with the pink marker pen. So right at this point, we have our basic back bodies fully cut out. Remember that there's no dots added to this, so you can go ahead and infuse that if you want. To prevent bulging at the back region, go ahead and take 0.75 inches at the waistline for the back, then connect it upwards and also downwards into the hip region. So at this point, you can go ahead to use the pattern paper to cut out the back bodies on your fabric. Once that is done, we can go ahead and work on the pattern paper for the front bodies. As you have seen, I've gone ahead to cut out the neckline for the front bodies, and I'm also going ahead to cut the armhole slope for the front bodies, and right here I'm done with it. So at this point, you can also go ahead to use this pattern paper to cut out your front bodies as well. So right here I've gone ahead to open up the pattern paper so that we can work on it and get the stylish overlap as seen in the inspiration. So the length of the dress that we're working with right here is 33 inches. I left 1 inch for that shape that is at the hem of the dress. Right here on the shoulder line, I'm going to go ahead to mark 3 inches, and I'm going to move down to the bust line and mark 4.5 inches, and also on the underbust line I'll mark 4.5 inches as well. I'll connect these points together just the way you're seeing me doing right here. Next thing to do is to move down to the hem of the dress, and from the midpoint I'll go in towards the left side by 2 inches. So I'll mark 2 inches away from the midpoint on the left, and from this point I'm going to go ahead and connect it just the way you see me doing right here to form a slanted line. I'll go in and bring my marker pen to highlight this so it becomes more visible. So right now we're done with that, and I'll go ahead and mark 3 inches above the hip line. Moving on, I'll be using freehand to connect from the M line up to this point in a curvy manner. I'll then go ahead to bring in my marker pen, highlighting this but making slight adjustment just the way you see me doing right here. And right from this point, I'm going to go ahead to connect it upwards, connecting to the line that we drew out earlier. Satisfied with what I have right here, I'm going to go ahead to start cutting it out right from the M. Thank you for watching thus far. If this is your first time here on this channel, I want to say welcome. Do well to subscribe to this channel if you found this video helpful. And to my YouTube family that already subscribed to this channel, thank you for always tuning in. You guys are the best. So at this point, I'm done cutting out the stylish overlap, and I'll go ahead to bring in the actual front body so that I can place this on top of it. So right here, I'm putting this overlap right on the actual front bodies, and here is what it looks like. So at the end of it all, this is what we have, and this is what it is looking like. So you should also have something like this if you follow the same process. Do not hesitate to give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful, and share to family and friends that are also soulmates. If you have any question, do not hesitate to drop it in the comment section. I'll be there to respond to you, and do well to click on the notification bell so that you'll be the first to be notified each time I drop a new video. Till I see you in my next one. Bye.